There are moments in the history of science when silence becomes louder than any explosion. And this is one of them. It wasn't an asteroid, a dying star, or a newborn galaxy that triggered alarm. It was silence itself. The James Webb Space Telescope, orbiting more than 1,000,000 miles from Earth and peering deeper into the cosmos than any human-made instrument before, was surveying a region of space previously considered empty. A lifeless void between galaxies. A blind spot on the cosmic map. But what it found shattered everything we thought we knew. In the quietest part of the universe, the telescope detected a shadow, a void that didn't reflect light, didn't emit light. It was devouring it. And then, it moved. Slowly. Deliberately. Almost as if it knew we were watching. What the telescope recorded next forced astrophysicists, cosmologists, and mathematicians to abandon all known models of reality. This was no comet, no pulsar, no black hole. This was something else. Something that thinks, something that reacts, and perhaps, something that remembers. This is the story of what James Webb just uncovered in the deep, an object so unnerving, so alien to the laws of physics, that some scientists have begun whispering the unthinkable, what if it isn't from our universe at all? It all began during a deep field survey near the Aerodana supervoid, a vast, almost mythical region known for extreme cold spots and unusually low galaxy density. While calibrating infrared sensors for a galaxy mapping project, Webb picked up an anomaly that was too symmetrical to be natural, yet too chaotic to be artificial. Instead of galaxies or interstellar gas, the telescope detected a perfect circle of silence. No light escaped it. No light bent around it. This wasn't gravitational lensing. It was as if the fabric of the universe itself had been interrupted. Imagine dropping ink into still water, and watching the water vanish. That's what the data showed. At first, scientists theorized it might be a new type of black hole. But the mass calculations didn't match. There was no X-ray emission, no gravitational ripple. Just cold, dark stillness. Then, over several days, the object's perimeter began to fluctuate. Not like a celestial body, but like it was breathing. Light echoes surrounding the anomaly revealed something even more unsettling. The ripples weren't random. They followed precise sequences, prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. The object wasn't just existing. It was signaling. But signaling what? Or to whom? And this signal wasn't electromagnetic. Not radio, infrared, gamma, or any known wave. It was a distortion in spacetime itself. Webb's gyroscopes recorded microscopic shifts synchronized with each pulse. It wasn't breaking the rules of physics, it was mocking them. Mathematicians and quantum physicists were called in. Their conclusion: these weren't natural pulses. They were fingerprints of intention. No known stellar object behaves this way. The precision was surgical. The rhythm unmistakably artificial. Some argued it wasn't the signal of something alive, it was the signal of something aware. Then came the unthinkable. On a follow-up observation, 27 days after the first detection, the object displaced itself. Not drifting, not accelerating, not moving in any classical sense. It blinked, a strobe-like shift across the cosmic fabric, reappearing just 0.004 degrees off its original position. Imperceptible to the human eye, but catastrophic to the laws of physics. If something can move without leaving a trail, it's not bound by light, not bound by time. The only known parallel lies in quantum entanglement. But this wasn't subatomic. This was a structure the size of a small moon behaving as if classical laws were optional. Simulating its movement revealed a chilling pattern. the reappearances formed a spiral pointing inward toward Earth. By the fourth month, scientists weren't asking if it was dangerous. They were asking, is it thinking? Geometric patterns around the anomaly evolved into fractals, self-replicating like neural pathways. The longer Webb observed, the more these patterns adapted to the telescope itself, correcting for its sensors and orientation. Scientists dubbed this phenomenon responsive geometry. Some suggested the object might be a dimensional antenna. Others whispered it could be alive, a construct not meant to travel, but to anchor itself, waiting. One AI model trained to recognize alien patterns froze when fed Webb's data. Its error log returned a single word, recognized. The message was clear. This wasn't a discovery. It was a reply. Weeks later, subtle shifts appeared in the surrounding field, a background radiation echo synchronized with the object's pulses. Spectral analysis revealed harmonic layers arranged like musical chords. Scientists called it the song of the void. Unlike any known cosmic signal, it responded to the telescope's movements. The signal wasn't passive. It was interactive. It was listening. Then came the breakthrough. Hidden in the timing sequences was a constant previously unseen in cosmic phenomena. The lemur prime spiral, a configuration of prime numbers plotted in a spiral, resonating with natural patterns. When plotted in 3D, it resembled the double helix of human DNA. Coincidence? Perhaps. But the pulse intervals even matched genetic codons in our biology. Something didn't just understand us, it knew us. And then, silence. Public data streams delayed. Observatory logs vanished. Scientists stepped away. Press releases grew vague. Emergency meetings were called across NASA, ESA, and private companies. Not because the object posed an immediate threat, but because no one could confirm it wasn't already here. Was it a probe? A sentinel? A warning? It appeared only after we had the instruments to detect it. It had waited, or had always been waiting. Finally, on the 48th day, just before Webb shifted its gaze, the anomaly's pulses vanished. But not before one last image, a symmetrical, angular sigil floating in space. 3 frames, impossible to fully decode, composed of nested triangles, circles, and lines forming a recursive, infinitely repeating pattern. And then, nothing. Since then, silence. Whatever it was, it didn't leave. It simply stopped letting us see it. So, what did James Webb really see? A watcher in the cosmic dark? A signal for those advanced, or foolish, enough to notice? Or a glitch in reality we were never meant to decode? The terrifying truth. The deeper we stare into the void, the more it stares back. And whatever is on the other side may already know we're watching. James Webb didn't just capture data. It opened a door. And what waits behind it may rewrite everything we thought we knew about the universe and ourselves. If this story made your pulse quicken, like this video, subscribe for more discoveries and hit the bell. The universe has broken its silence, and we're just beginning to listen.